to No Enemies Here, the show. I don't know why this is up. I don't know. Someone help me. How do I get this off? The show that it's annoying. It's annoying. It's annoying. What did I do this week? I went to work. At work, I made the Kubelwagen. I made a Kubelwagen, a 135 scale Kubelwagen, which I will show you because I have another episode of Discontent, or This Content, or Incontinence, or Who's Content, whatever. And anyways, you'll see. I met some interesting people. There's that stupid thing again. It doesn't show up now, but anyways. I bought 2 people coffees. One was a woman who was basically meditating. And I knew she was a bit loopy, yeah? Because I worked in psychiatry for 20 years, so I can spot the loop. And, I went up to her and I said, "Lady, can I buy you a coffee?" Because I know, man. You know, what the hell. I'm a nice guy, regardless of what you think. And she says, "Yes, please." And then she starts saying that she's a singer. And I'm like, "Great, you're a singer, yeah." And she said she's going to be better than Celine Dion one day. Well, that confirms her loopiness right there and then, right? Because Celine Dion, regardless if you like her or not, technically, musically, tonally, phrasing-wise, she's one of the greatest musicians I've ever heard in my life. You want to discuss it? Put it in the comments. We're gonna talk. You're gonna lose. All right. What the hell was I talking about? Ah, yeah. And then she says, "Look, you want to hear me sing?" Yeah. She starts singing. I get the hell out of there. I just turn around, walk away. That's what Bukla did to me once. His assistant. Bukla is the the creator of the synthesizer. You thought it was Moog. It ain't Moog. It's Bukla. All right? You want to discuss it? Put it in the comments. Talk to me. You're gonna lose. All right. And then I bought this guy. He was sitting down. He looked a little disheveled. I said, "Well, you know, coffee?" "Yeah, sure." I bring him the coffee, and he made the gesture of pulling out his wallet, right? And I was like, "No, buddy," but that was real cool. I found that was classy, and classy is in the way you act, the way you are, not the way you dress, this and this and that. This itinerant was classy. Anyways, that's what I did this week. I hope your week was as good as mine. Nobody pooped in the toilets, because I'm a janitor. Best job I've ever had. No one pooped in the toilets and wiped it on the walls this week, so it was a good week. And I'm happy. And when I'm happy, it's going to be a good show. So enjoy it.
Black J. Black J.
Okay, let's get on with the crux of the show. But before the crux, I failed to mention this. DVG is coming out, and they do a poll, which is really cool. I don't know if any of you participated in that poll, but they're coming out with a new leader series, and they can go on forever. I remember asking Dan Verson, haven't you had an, like, isn't it expended, the leader series? Like, isn't it finished? Haven't you done? And he's like, no way. Well, he just proved me wrong a million times. T-34 Leader, the World War II ground combat solitaire strategy game. Now, this is very interesting because we're talking scenarios of Stalingrad, Kursk, Prokhorovka, lots of stuff, and they're gonna be fighting. The T-34 is fighting with Nash horns. They're gonna be fighting with Tiger tanks. Lots of stuff. So this is very interesting, and you can get 25% off on the website if you put NEH 25. Okay? Here we go. Tony of Tony's Board Life is playing live. Let's Play Panzer the Village Part 2 Late Poland 44 Part 3. You figure that out. I can't. Too many parts. All this on Tony's Board Life. Advanced Squad Leader Spotting Rounds. 2 videos. Spotting Rounds ASL storage system. You know what? Yeah. And also a tutorial on Chapter E. Convoy / column on Advanced Squad Leader Spotting Rounds. Agility Snips. Gaming Table. 3 videos. Same thing. He's going on with the other side of the hill. So he's holding an increasingly thin line. This is Part 7. Then Disaster in Russia. Part 8. And then the Allies have landed. Twice. Part 9 on Agility Snips Gaming Table. This is exciting. On Amass Games, 2 videos. Dice Distancing, 117 General Orders, World War II Player Worker Placement Board Game. And then, that reminds me, Best of the Month by Amass Games. On Amass Games. Andrew Chun, 3 videos. Jutland Solitaire System, plus a last word from Oscar and Jutland. Final thoughts on Andrew Chun's channel. Artie of ARDWULF'S Lair, 2 videos, but more than that, these are the 2 I put up. And the first one is the Chit Show with Dan and Artie. I'm Dan, and it's it was a show about the passing of Roger B. McGowan. The Passage of Legends, yes. I mean, we spoke for an hour, but there's so much more to say, and in essence, nothing to say, if you know what I'm saying. See what I'm saying? And, anyways, watch the show. And then episode 211 of Counterclipping, Omni Gamers, and Wargaming. I should have watched that on ARDWULF'S Lair. Assault Games, 1 video, and it's a sit rep for February 2025. On the Board Game Museum, 2 shows. Chuhan Card Game Review by Matagot Games. And Furnace plus Furnace Interbellum Expansion, a board game review by Arcane Wonders. On Board Game Museum. The Chief in Bonding with Board Games and RPG has 1 video, and he's playing with Mommy, and it's Tales from the Loop. Number 8, Flea Market Rex. On Bonding with Board Games and RPGs. The man famously known as Calandale, Enrico Viglino, 3 videos, probably only 2. El Gran Capitan Review, plus Re-Virgin Queen Rationale. Okay, and Re-Virgin Queen a quick one. I got visions. On Calandale. Cardboard Commander 3 videos, and it's tally-ho! Historic wings! L. What's L? An unboxing. That's probably a mistake. Then Remembering an Icon, Roger B. McGowan. That's a heavy one, people. That's a heavy one. Okay? It's heavy. Then Enemy Action Kharkov, Soviet Solo, Learn With Me. That's a game designed by John Butterfield and published by Compass Games. The Dapper, Carl Walmsley, one video on its wargaming scenery. How important. It's important if you're creating a diorama. It's also important to create a visual narrative. You know what I'm saying? There's Jimmy of Castle Archon reviewing adventure gaming. He always does that. He goes way back and looks at old games. He's a nostalgic guy. Look at that face. Screams nostalgia. On Castle Archon. Dragoon Commander, Armchair Dragoons, Brant. The Cajun Man. 3 videos mentioned in Dispatches Season 14, Episode 4, the Operational Combat Series. Then he's got a video of the Gamma Expo Game Night. And in Mentioned with Dispatches, Episode 5, the Total War Series. Okay, I don't know what he means by that, but okay. Yeah, welcome to Discontent, or Discontent, or Discontinent, or Incontinence, huh? Or Castagne, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so this is what I'm getting into segment, right? Discontent, right? So, this is what I just received from Andy's hobby headquarters. Now, these are paints. And they are 3G paints made by 3G. And I thought they were made by AK, but they're not. They're by 3G. And it's Panzer Gray, because I need a lot of Panzer Gray. You know what I'm saying? It's acrylic paint, you know. I got stoned enough in my life. I don't want to get stoned on oil paints and all that. Enamels and all. I'm not into it anymore. So look at that. Look how pretty that is. Hey, it is made by AK. What am I saying? And I also got these paints because I needed the field gray for uniforms, right? Because I want to create a diorama. And a pretty big one at that, because I'm really going whole hog on this. I mean, Charles Latorre there, One-Eyed Jack, has no idea what he created. Look at that, huh? And we're gonna get into details, something fierce, whatever, here, AKA, yeah. And I'm one of those guys, when I get into something, I get into it, and I challenge myself. It's impossible for me not to strive for the best that I can be. It's impossible. Forget competitions, forget this. Even when I was in music competitions, I hated competitions because I was competing against myself. I don't care about you in Frankfurt practicing the marimba and playing some piece that I don't care about. I wrote the piece I'm playing and perfected the technique, this and that and all kinds. All right, this is a discontent segment. Okay, let me show you, but this is incredible. Okay, so let me show you the models that I got this week and that I finished this week, all right? This one here, this is a Hanomag made tractor. This is the workhorse of the German army back then. It pulled everything from my ex-mother-in-law to a V2 bomb. You know what I'm saying? And I'll show you another picture. This is the side shot. But look, I still can't get the windows clean. And I've had trouble with this one, man. I screwed up because those little tanks at the bottom there, they were put on the wrong way, and it was shifted up. The cab was shifted up, and I couldn't. Oh my God! Don't get me started. That's the front, and you see, I mean, look at the top. Look at the top. There's a little gap there on the top, on the left hand side. I ain't happy. And look at the bottom of the windshield. While I was gluing, I slipped or something, and the little paintbrush and the glue went on there, and it screwed it up, you know. But I mean, these are unpainted, and looking at all the sprue segments that I cut off, you won't see them. So this over here, I'm thinking of pulling it apart again, because I pulled the whole bloody thing apart because I wasn't happy. But anyways, let's keep going with this. Here's the other side. Not happy. Not happy. And you're going to say, hey, Dan, that's not bad. What do you know? What do you know? I know it's bad. You just relax and listen to me. Okay, look at the back. You know, it's what can I tell you? Yeah, it's clean, but let's go on. Here's another one. Look at that. Panzer IV. So, this is, I think, a late war Panzer... Is this a Panzer IV? Is it? God, I don't even know anymore. Oh, the first one, the Hanomag. It's the SS 100. Everything has to be SS. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, this is a Panzer IV. Or is it? I know a Panzer IV has a turret. Oh my God. What's wrong with me? I swear to God. Anyways, I can't find the box. I can't find the box. I forget what this is. But look, this is a bit better. But still, I had a bit of issues. So here's another closer shot. It's cleaner. I'm getting clean, but don't forget, the tractor, the Hanomag, is my last one. So I went from being clean like this to being messy like that. And don't worry about the scratches. That's just primer. I scraped it off because I painted it on the sprue, which is a no-no because I'm a newbie. Okay? Anyways, nice little details there. You can see those metal screenings, grills, are actually brass. Like that's brass copper wire there. So once painted, it gives it a realism, a more realistic, you know what I'm saying. All right, so here's a front shot. This can't be a Panzer IV. Is it? It can't be. But anyways, it's on the Panzer IV chassis. Here's another shot on the other side. That MG42. That's nice. I did a good job in the MG42. And also, you don't see many mold lines here. As a matter of fact, I don't see any. What you see is dust, this and that. It'll all be cleaned up. Okay? So don't freak out. There's the MG42 again. As you can see, I scraped the top for the molding lines where the two plastics come together or whatever. That's not a bad job. Not a bad job. There's the butt end. The butt end. Okay, now here's another one. I don't know if I showed you this last week, but here we go again. This is a... What the hell is it? Anyways, it's a 6-ton truck. And it's to carry troops and all that. And if I'm going to make a diorama, I'm going to need people and I'm going to need other things than tanks and rockets. You know what I'm saying? Here's another shot on top. Again, that's primer that I scraped. No worries. My glass is clean. That's not bad. Oh, yeah, I remember showing you guys. Ah, look. Look, already. A light fell off. Where is it? I don't know. Because every time I try to grab the model, my hands are like sausages. So I'm knocking out a mirror. I'm knocking out this, gear shifts, all kinds. I can't stand it. But anyways, that's what it is, man, when you're getting older and you look like me. Here's another shot of it. Oh, yeah, I remember showing you the axe. That's not bad, but there's too many white gaps. That's a... What can I say? And that's the butt end. You see it's crooked. So I'm going to have to fake something. I'm going to have to put a rock there so it looks like it's going over the rock. So I don't look like, hey, Dan, you made a mistake. I know I made the mistake. You don't have to tell me I made the mistake. And I also did the Kugelwagen. Look at that. I did a good job there. Maybe it's because that yellow, that German yellow, hides mistakes. But it's pretty good. There's another shot in the front. That guy's relaxing. Doesn't know that the Russians are coming after him. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't see much glue overspread, or whatever you want to call it. And then here's the butt shot of that. And that's good for that. So, that's it. That's what I got this week on my discontent. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm discontented. And anyways, enjoy the show. Eric's Table Napoleonic Battles, 4 videos, and these are all upcoming. And upcoming, it's Learn to Play 1811 Albuera from Tactical Workshop, then La Bataille de Moscow, and also Hello 1807 Murat's Grand Charge Part 3, and Albuera from Tactical Workshop Part 2. I'm stumbling on my words. Flying Pig Games, 1 video, and it's a most fearful sacrifice, the origin story with Herman Lutman and Mark H. Walker. The Guide, besides having a wicked name, of the Gamer's Closet has 1 video, and it's called Dizzy Dizzy Dinosaur, review and how to play. He plays these old games so you don't have to. Gaming with Earl the Shiv Bickford. 8 videos that I have on this screen, and it's Deutsche Africa Corps Part 2, Magazine Collection Part 28, 3 Battles of Manassas Part 4, Magazine Collection Part 29, 3 Battles of Manassas Part 5, Magazine Game Collection Part 30. Can you guess what's coming up next? Yes, 3 Battles of Manassas Part 6, and can you guess what's coming after that? Yes, it's Magazine Game Collection Part 31 on Gaming with Earl Bickford, the Shiv. The Leonidas of ASL, and a super nice guy. Smart. Guy's smart. Okay? On this week's channel of George Chiodas' YouTube channel, it's the AR4 The Overlook turns 3 and 4 on the Leonidas' ASL channel, George Chiodas. Gilbert Collins' one video on its British Marches of the American Revolution, a new unpublished game from designer, I don't know because there's 3 dots there. I didn't check out the video, but that's for you to check out on Gilbert Collins. GMT does their February 2025 customer update. Hex to Hex, 3 videos. Big Cats at Twilight. It's lock and load tactical. Also, Hasse to Hold On. 25th of February 1942. That is what, the third or the second what was it called there? The ASL, but the starter kit, yeah. And then Point Blank, a light overview. You know what? I haven't had the chance to play this game, but this is a detailed, upfront type of game, and now they have an expansion for it on Hex to Hex. Hex Encountered 4 videos, and it's Death of an Army Ypres 1914, plus RBM Studios Waterloo, it's a PC game, and again, PC game part 2, Waterloo, and Death of an Army Ypres 1914 on Hex Encountered. Hissy Cat, I watched this video and it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. I was in my room, I was smoking my pipe, you know, my smoking room, and I was watching this, and it was just great to see all these old games. I mean, yes, we see them often, these old games, but people have different stories about them, and they bring life memories, different life memories for different people talking about these games, and that's what's really cool. Alright, on Hissy Cat, and it's my first 5 war games, a stroll down a memory lane. I suggest you watch this, it's a lot of fun. Homolidens! Excuse me. My favorite French Homolidens, Freddy Fred Serval, is doing Echo from the Dark, previewing GMT's new sci-fi war game with designer Adam, I don't know. Then Napoleon's Last Gamble wargaming the Waterloo campaign with Juste Garde on Homoludens. ID Jester, the Overseer, has way more videos than this. Okay? So we got 8 here, and it's Terror to Shrink on Hoplomachus, remastered by Chip Theory Games, and the Terror to Shrink of Conflict of Heroes, Guadalcanal, the Pacific 1942, and Evolution, board game Steam Play, learning gameplay, and a Terra Mission number 1 of the Courier's Satchel, Conflict of Heroes, Solo, Terror to Shrink, Storm of Steel, Kursk, by Academy Games, obviously continuing with the Academy Games game Conflict of Heroes, and then Jester's Judgment, Conflict of Heroes, Storm of Steel, 3rd edition, his opinion, the Overseer's opinion. Then Learning to Play Dominion board game with adventure expansion. Once you know the base game, things go pretty fast, you know. I used to play this game a lot, but I kind of got sick of it. I don't know why. I really enjoyed it. And then it's Terror to Shrink, Too Many Bones by Chip Theory Games on the Overseer's channel, ID Jester. Respect! Jim Ozarski, 2 videos, he's slacking. The Battle of Talavera for La Salle 2, and Attack on Ypres 2 for I Ain't Been Shot, Mum, on Jim Ozarski's channel. For our Spanish viewers, Julius Fairfax is looking at an oldie but goodie, and it's a game designed by Charles S. Roberts, if I'm not mistaken, and it's Gettysburg. And here he says, archaeologic gameplay, Gettysburg. Avalon Hill, 1958, ladies and gentlemen, 58. The Summer of Love hadn't even started yet. On Julius Fairfax. You know why I like World War II? Because it's part of my history. I'm here because of World War II. Now you're gonna say, but how are you here because of World War II? You're not old enough. My parents came from Italy because of World War II. Pa! Let's go back to World War II! You don't have to go back to World War II. World War II came to you. Tom. We had an agreement. We talked. Huh? Who's boss here? Huh? You just reviewed a war game that I'm gonna showcase right now. You just ripped the thunder right out of me. You trying to get back to me, Tom? Huh? Hey, Pa, let me go pay a visit to Tommy. I'll fix him good. Yeah, don't worry about it. The Murph brothers will take care of it. The game I want to showcase today is called Blitzkrieg by Paolo Mori. And Blitzkrieg means lightning, blitz, krieg, war. Lightning war, Blitzkrieg. Huh? Fun. You know, a lot of you guys probably watch this segment because I'm cute. Thanks. But look, try this game. It's World War II in 20 minutes. Huh? Does this board look like a war game board? No, because Paolo Mori was thinking. Huh? He's trying to fuse things together. It's even got some of those schmeeples on it. Bah, stop being silly. They're meeples. Oh my God. Shut up. Bah, you know what you just said? You said you just pooped on the app. Yeah. This game is produced by PSC, Plastic Soldier Company. You know, you can bling it out by buying their plastic little soldiers, because that's what they're called, Plastic Soldier Company. And you know, in this game, you got spies, you got generals, you got admirals, and there's also the atomic bomb. Sure, big guy, you want to use the atomic bomb? No problem. Where you're playing, sure, you gain points, but all the other theaters, you lose 2 points. So all you guys out there saying, I'm going to use the atomic bomb, I'm going to win the game. No, there are consequences. You know, and in this game, they even have the Nippon Kakucho, the Japanese expansion. And what would a Japanese expansion be without... It's Godzilla! This game is from 1 to 2 players, and it's also a chit pull system, where you put it in these nice little bags. Great board, mounted obviously, small footprint, you can bring it on an airplane! Look, don't take it from me, take it from Tom, he loved this game! Just buy the game, play it, you're gonna like it, and then you become a war gamer, just like that! Okay, so this is not your traditional war game that I'm trying to get you into, trying to make you understand that it's fun. It's a different type of war game, but it's a war game with Euro elements, large Euro elements. And you know what? It might get you interested in trying a different type of war game. That's all. That's all I ask. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Kilroy was here. Yes, he was here. And 4 videos. Fields of Fire Mission, the Bulge Campaign. I have it. By GMT. Designed by Ben Hall. Then coming soon. I don't know, it's a box. Then Cities of the Damned, Against the Odds magazine number 60, an unbagging and a page-turning quick look. And then a video of another box on Kilroy Was Here. And talking about Kilroy Was Here...
Hello all, today I'm going to do something different. This is a unboxing, but an unboxing of an unboxing of an unboxing. Yes, am I staring in the mirror? Just picked this up from the Noble Knight recent sale, and posting this. Can't use my table because my table is currently has Rebel Fury set up for the Battle of the Wilderness. So yeah, that will probably, I got to play it, and that'll probably post on May 5th. How about that? Because that's the date of that battle. So I'm way ahead of schedule on some of my posts. So if you've been following my channel, you notice sometimes that my my dates are a little off. Like, you're posting this in the middle of winter and it's summer out, or whatever is going on here. Anyway, this is kind of a coming soon, so to speak. I don't know when I'm going to get to this, to the unboxing of these games that I have in here, but I will get to it. I hope so. But let's see what we have in store for us today. This is kind of a, again, an unboxing of an unboxing. So we got, what did I pick up from Noble Night Sale? Well, I got Napoleon's Later Battles from 3W. So you're going to be seeing that at some point there. And all these I would consider part of Kilroy's bargains, because these were kind of dirt cheap, and I decided, what the heck, let's try them out. So this is Avalanche, the Invasion of Italy from Avalanche Press. How about that? A box version of that. So it kind of goes along with my Salerno 43 that I have from GMT. Kind of compare and contrast those. What's this here? This is Patch History. This is more of a Euro game here, not necessarily a war game, not a war game at all. But you have these overlapping tiles, and you kind of play out all of history by overlapping these tiles. And it's an interesting game. I'll get to that. I'll probably do that during, it'll either be a Sanctuary Sunday or a, I'll do it during the week, because there's some history there possibly. We have The Last Front, the strategy card game. This was really cheap, and I thought, what the heck, let's try it out. See what it's about there. At least looks like a war game on the front there, right? Oh, this is heavy. I've been waiting for this for a long time. There's several versions of this, but this is the Seventh Continent. This is the classic edition. This was really cheap, so I decided to pick this up. But this is a solitaire kind of choose your own adventure that's played out through cards, and the map of the continent that you're exploring is played out through the cards as well. So don't know when. Probably a sci-fi fantasy Saturday, maybe. Or maybe I'll do it during the week. Who knows? All right, then we have Dungeons and Dragons, The Yawning Portal. Again, this was really dirt cheap. But it's got some really cool bits in it. So I kind of picked this up more for the bits. But it's supposed to be kind of a fun little game as well. Where you're kind of serving up people at a tavern. So there you go. Serving people at a tavern, not serving up people. We're not talking about cannibalism here. At least I hope not. All right. Here's the Wargamer, Peter the Great, the defeat of Sweden at Poltava. I've covered that. I've got several games that cover that. But you know me, I love doing a page through and a gameplay, or unbagging, and then eventually do a gameplay of that. But that's Peter the Great. I waited for that to kind of come on sale here. What we got in here? Conquest of Paradise, GMT game. It's empire building in Polynesia, and the completionist in me picked out this game because I have through a C3I, and as I'm posting this, the news of Roger McGowan's passing is with us. So I posted a long post on my channel. If you look at my post about that, it's definitely a loss for all of us, and the community and the family and everybody. But anyway, through C3I I got an expansion or some cards, and they've been sitting around, and I decided maybe I need to get the game. This is the cart before the horse, or the horse before the cart, whichever you have it. So anyway, that's Conquest of Paradise. And then what else do we got in here? Don't know what this is. This is probably some of the, that is probably one of the penny items. They have penny items in there. I don't know what all I picked up for penny items. Oh, I got some other stuff in here. What do I got in here? I've got, this is really interesting. Panzer Digest from Minden Games. Really looking forward to this. It's got Foley's Pocket, Advanced Salvo, Penal Battalion, and Longstreet's Disaster. It's got games inside, and I think it actually has the cutouts that you use for it, so you don't have to necessarily cut out the pages. But I really want to get Advanced Salvo. That's no longer available. I really like Salvo, which was a World War I naval game, solitaire game. Advanced Salvo is World War II, as you can see here, 1939, 1941. So I was really wanting to get this because that's out of print. Advanced Salvo's out of print. So anyway, I like that game from Minden Games and wanted to get that. Operations Wargame Magazine. So this is from the Gamers. Well, I'll have to open that up at some point. So a little bit of mystery there for you all. So we've got Strategy and Tactics, Soldiers 1918, Decision in the Trenches from Strategy and Tactics. It's the magazine and the game version. You know me, I'm a sucker for magazine games. So that will be fun to get into that. Then we have Race to the Sea. This is a Herman Lettman game. I've heard really good things about it. I have a few issues of YA magazine, but I've been waiting on this one, and it's got cards in there and everything. This was a kind of a good deal to pick this up. Heard good things about that one. Look forward to me covering that. Starfinder, this was one of the penny items. So 1 cent items, what have you in there. Multiverse, I've covered this, so I'll probably do a little short on this, but this is a preview for that. I've got a couple of those. All right, for 1 cent, why not, right? Another Starfinder, and then Humblewood was part of the 1 cent items. I think that's it. I think, oh, no, something else in here. What is this? Oh, another 1 cent item. So, more role-playing type stuff, I believe. Alrighty. I think that's it. I think I've exhausted the box. Thanks all for bearing with me. I got a lot to cover here. Don't know when I'm going to get to this. Some of this probably be June before you see some of this stuff. Let me know if there's something you want to see earlier than that. As I said, I got a lot of stuff on my schedule here. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. First thing up is I got to get this played again, but that's not posted until May. Anyway, thanks all. Take care.
Legendary Tactics are doing a upfront series replay from 1984 of The General magazine. Love Legendary Tactics. The man who looks like a vampire, Mark Felton, of Mark Felton Productions, 3 videos. Was Hitler abusive to his dog? No. Fort Knox and Secret World War II British Gold. Very interesting, I saw it. And Martin Bormann Escapes, a new theory. A new theory! On Mark Felton Productions. The wargaming artist Matt White Wargames has 2 videos. Vimiero 1808 Command and Colors Napoleonics and 1811 Albuera 2nd edition unboxing and first impression on Matt White Wargames. Meandering Mike does not have a video this week. And here you go on his channel, Meandering Mike's bi-weekly channel update, plus unboxing with the Hammer, plus related books. And that's no moon, a mint in box moment from Star Wars. And then Ligny playthrough part 2, Hexagon Alley. Alright, on Meandering Mike. Talking about Mike Lambo's Solitaire book games. This guy must have a team of people writing these books because that's all he does, I'm sure. 4 videos. Battles of the American Civil War, June 1861 to 1862, a quick look. Then he shows you the instructional playthrough of that book. More a playthrough with AI explanation. Okay. And playthrough with more line of sight on Mike Lambo's Solitaire book games. Model nerd, look at that. Look at the firepower there. Holy moly. Anyways, Model Nerd shows you an SAS regiment in Europe, a World War II diorama in 1/35th scale model. My preferred scale right now. Right now. I see a lot of holes there. Something's missing. Got the eyeballs happening. On Model Nerd. Mo! of Mo's Game Table is digital previewing War Diary issue number 28. And looking at that, I got it. They're on an island. On an island. It don't look good to me. God. Anyways, that's what's happening on Mo's Game Table.
For the final Wednesday in February 2025, Speak Out and Play presents the 3 Warfighter Skills You Should Know. The main subject being the 3 basic skill cards I use when playing Warfighter missions, including Warfighter 29. In addition, I will discuss the latest Kickstarter from Vento Nuovo Games, The Lions of El Alamein. Also, there will be some Warfighter news in Warfighter Corner, and I will discuss what's in the works for the channel, along with presenting the coming attractions for the videos to be released in March of 2025. All this and more on the monthly Speak Out and Play podcast. Check out more videos when you subscribe to the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel. In addition, there is a monthly Speak Out and Play podcast, which you can find on Buzzsprout and Spotify. For just $2 per month, you can support the channel by becoming a Patreon member and see the videos and podcast 48 to 72 hours in advance. At least one new video is released every week on the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel, so I will see you next Wednesday.
Nangwaya. 2 videos, World War I live streaming 108 and 109, and he really goes in depth. This guy is really going in depth. The 109 is upcoming, scheduled on Nangwaya. On Nerd Workshop, 2 videos, GMT Fighting Formation 29th live play, and you can see the Overseer is there, and also Mike Bertuccelli, plus live play and learning of eagles in the sky with Mike Bertuccelli. It's a game published by Revolution Games, I guess, on the Nerd Workshop. Nick's Panzers. Well, I'm not going to click on a link like that says Nick's Panzers. Obviously, I'm going to click, and it's a modeling place shop thing, and it's German dummy tank. A PKW K1 Kubelwagen, type 823 and 135th from Meng. Yeah. On Nick's Panzers. Patrick's Tactics and Tutorials 2 videos. Combat Commander Fall of the West, Scenario 78. By these deeds they shall. I don't know. And then Thunder on the Mississippi, Scenario 10, Army of Relief, a rematch. Check it out on Patrick's Tactics and Tutorials. Prasuta Gusti Orwell Gamers looking at an old Victory Point games. I love those pizza boxes. It's so nostalgic. Danube 20, that means there's 20 chits. Only Aspern, Essling, and Wagram or Vagram 1809, an unboxing. I should do that. I got a couple of Victory Point games that I'm gonna unbox one day. Yeah, I'll do it. Preston the War Gamer. Yeah, 8 videos, and it's Brienne 1814, Volley and Bayonet Vagram. Oh, War Game Vagram. And it's basically the same thing, but it's part 2 to part 9 on Preston the War Gamer, and then minis. Like, those are real minis. You know what I'm saying? On Pushing Cardboard, Amabel Holland's Oblique, and an interview with Frank Davis on Pushing Cardboard. The Professor Riccardo Mazzini in his Warlog has one movie in its Puntata 6, Part 6 of Io Napoleone. So, I Napoleon, and it's 1797. On the Professor's channel, Riccardo Mazzini. Talking about a professor of music, Ruffy of Rough Swordsman War Games, 2 videos, The War Room Live. When is randomness in War Games too much? I get ya. But you know, sometimes things happen in sequence and they keep happening, bad stuff, that you ask yourself, what the hell did I do? Anyways, then open the box, a sneak peek, early look at Vuka Sims, The New Cold War. I love that. Look at that. That box cover art. That's too cool. That's so 1950s, man. On Rough Swordsman Wargamer. Attention! The General Smitty's Game Table has one video, and it's Unboxing Battles in the East, Volume 3. Sounds serious. Storm of Steel Wargaming, 2 videos, and its Chain of Command 2 chat with Richard Clark of 2 Fat Lardies, and then a hobby update on Storm of Steel Wargaming. It's always nice for an icon to come out with a video. STUKAJOE has one video, and it's a preview of Berlin 1945, the fall of the Reichstag. A preview, as I said before, on the Icons channel, STUKAJOE. Tabletop Sci-Fi, one video. Robots, we are the robots. Who is that? Put it in the comments below, please. It's Robots Task Force Games review on how to play. Wow. Alright. Okay, and we go on with Blue Tweezers. 4 videos of the same live playthrough, and it's the Next War Iran Advanced Strategic Surprise Solo Livestream 3 through 6 on the Blue Tweezers. The Board Game Chronicles 2 videos, Pacific War a review. Huge game. Mark Herman. And Thunderbeast! Unboxing and overview. This is a game by Frank Chadwick. Wow, that's a huge game, I hear. On the Board Game Chronicles. Der Bunker, The Bunker, 1 video on its World in Flames Classic Edition with Day of Days 3, number 2, January to February 1943. Love the colors. I keep saying that. Code of the Discriminating Gamer. 8 videos, and it's In the Shadows, Resistance in France, 43 to 44, plus Iwo Jima, 1945, unboxing with Ray, then Alliance, and a preview of Statecraft, then The Holiest Crap unboxing with Ray. The Holiest Crap. Alright. Then it's Star Trek Star Realms unboxing with Ray, and Under Falling Skies unboxing with Ray, and Resident Evil the board game City of Ruin unboxing with Ray on the Discriminating Gamer. The Korean War by Indy Nidell, 2 videos, and it's the Grim Fate of the Chinese Army, a Korean War special. I've watched it. And the Korean War episode 36, MacArthur Gets Dumber, every week. February 25th, 1951. And he was a bit loopy, this guy. Near the end. Mr. I Shall Return. The Gentleman of the Player's Aid, 3 videos. Schutztruppe, an unboxing by Compass Games. Also, a review of Total War, Rome. And Fields of Fire Deluxe Edition by GMT. Check it out! I'm waiting for it. On the Player's Aid. GIMPY of the GIMPY Gamer has 4 videos. 2 videos on Task Force Admiral Preview Parts 1 and 2. He fixed the audio on Part 2. Then there's a Whiskey Charlie. They talk about Columbia Games and Fields of Fire Manual Example. Deluxe Edition, a game designed by Ben Hull. Timothy Phelps, 2 videos, and it's Knights over Stalingrad Preview Parts 1 and Part 2. U-Boater 6581, 1 video, and it's a German Turn 4 Overrun Correction on World at War I don't know what edition this is or what the number of the magazine is, but the game is Drive On Leningrad on U-Boater 658. Worthy plays World War II, two videos in its great campaigns of the American Civil War. On to Richmond 2, Johnston retreats. Johnston, yes, retreats. Part 3, live with HEXES. And great campaigns of the American Civil War. On to Richmond, Johnston retreats live play with HEXES. Upcoming on Worthy Robe, the Hugh Hefner of War Games plays World War II. Wise Guy History, 3 videos, all of them are on Stalingrad 42, turns 12 through 21. For our Polish viewers, Wojennik TV, 2 videos, Raven Manor, an unboxing, and Dracula, a review. That's, I know what Resenja means, if I'm saying it right. But other than that, I don't understand. On Wojennik TV, The Face of World War II Solitaire board game channel, The Face, has 2 videos, and it's D-Day Dice. 2nd edition Overlord solo playthrough, map 3B, Gold Beach. Plus D-Day Dice land ships. Unboxing, I don't have that one. God, he's always showing me stuff I don't have. On the Faces channel, World War II Solitaire board game channel. Blitz, great channel. 3 videos, Point Blank, Winter Victory, first look and overview. I saw it, and I like it. It's a game by Lock and Load Publishing, designed by Sean Drulinger, and yeah. So the other 2 videos are Final Girl, Hans vs. Laurie at Camp Happy Trails. What the hey? By Van Ryder Games. He's got 2 videos of Hans vs. Laurie. What's next? Jack and Jill? Yeah, I know what I'm saying. You know, Jack and Jill went up the hill with $2.50 each, and Jill came back down with $5. Andrew Dice Clay. You gotta read into it. And I was castigated by one KilRoy for just showing the video but not the content of his channel, and I was castigated by a doctor, Dr. Cody Carlson, saying, "Hey Dan, did you see my other YouTube channel?" And I said, "No, Cody, what are you talking about?" And Cody just smirked. And basically, that's like a slap in the head. That's what I got. Anyways, Cody Carlson, PhD, like Mark Felton, has history on this YouTube channel, that is. And he's got way more than this, because he's got a lot of videos. Then the last one is The Rise of Heydrich and Himmler's Consolidation of the German Police. God, I hate Heydrich. I hate that. Look at his face. He's so tough. He's so tough. He's dead. Cody Carlson, PhD.
Here at Noble Knight Games, we've been carefully growing the world's largest selection of tabletop games going on 25 years now. From fresh-picked new releases to finely aged vintage classics and hard-to-find imports, you can buy, sell, trade, and play with us at our store in Fitchburg, Wisconsin. Or shop online 24/7 from anywhere in the world, just like nature intended. Grown fresh daily at Noble Knight Games.
Another week, another show. Please like, subscribe, and support this channel. It makes me happy. And if I'm happy and you're watching this, you're happy too. Each show costs $1.25 to support. That's all I can say. Well, tomorrow and Sunday I got the day off and I love it, and it's not going to be a model building day, but it's going to be a model painting day, because I'm just building models like crazy. I gotta learn how to paint. And then I'll have more discontent episodes to show you my painting process. And for the people who are not into this modeling stuff, it's okay, man. Skip over it, you know. But I say things. I for lack of a better word, I remunerate. And I talk about things, and I'm less censored on that episode, on that segment. You know what I mean? So don't let your kiddies watch this. They're gonna be scared, right? Because I make fake TikTok. Dang, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, people, be well, be nice. It's a new world, man. I'm telling you, it's a new world. We have to adapt or die. I remember buying bread for $0.25, and now it's $5. And it's crappier than it was. And a pound of bacon, if you look at it, it ain't a pound. It's 400 grams. And I know Americans are not used to the metric system, but 400 grams do not make a pound. You understand? Study. Have a great time.